So those of you who have been with me for a while here on YouTube have heard me talk a lot publicly over the last couple of years about how we're moving into a new world. We're moving into a whole new world and a whole new system, primarily a new financial system, which is just going to be the kicker that's going to roll out and change everything about life on Earth in the next 10 to 20 years. But the first thing that we're facing is a financial reset globally. It does not matter where you are on the planet. So all I'm saying is, when you start hearing these little things like food stamps getting cut off, government shutting down, and these little things, just be quiet and relax. Relax. Now, those of you who have been with me for a while probably noticed that when it comes to this subject, I backed off and quit talking about it about a year ago or so, because I don't know all of the details and the ins and the outs of the timeline and how it's going to unfold. And no one does. Nobody does. We're not allowed to. There is no reader. There is no world-renowned psychic or channeler that is allowed all of the details of how this timeline is going to unfold. We're moving into a world that is so unlike anything that any of us have ever experienced before that it has to unfold so strategically and meticulously that nobody is allowed to do anything to interfere with anything. So nobody's allowed to know how it's unfolding, okay? All I'm saying is relax, okay? Nobody is gonna fucking starve. Nobody is gonna go hungry. Come on, man. Do you honestly think for a minute that they're gonna let people starve? I know some of you do. Some of you do. And like I've said over the past couple of years, I'm not saying that some scary things won't happen. I'm not saying that there won't be some scare events or black swan events that trigger certain things to happen. But we're moving into a whole new world. Those of you tripping, scared to death about losing your food stamps and going hungry, relax. We are moving into a world where food stamps is going to be the last fucking thing on your mind. Now, to fully integrate the new system is going to be a slow process, but to kick it off is going to be a relatively quick process in retrospect when it comes to the whole decade of the 2020s. It's going to be a relatively quick process, so relax, everybody, okay? Don't go into this with fear. Don't go into this with hate and negativity. All of us have been going through this big transition, dealing with our own things in our own way. All of us have. I don't care who you are. I don't care what path you're on in life. You're going through your own version of things that you have to go through that's going to bring you into this new world. So I just want to give everybody a reminder. I've backed off and stopped talking about it many, many months ago, about a year ago maybe. And just because I quit talking about it doesn't mean that I've retracted any of my statements. It doesn't mean that, I'm pulling back and changing my mind. Oh no. Oh no. I just figured I've said enough. How is it all going to unfold? I don't know. When is it all going to unfold? I don't know, but I'm very sure that it's much sooner than you think. Much sooner. And these little things that we're seeing right now are all little breadcrumbs showing you what's to come. So relax. Don't live in fear. You're going to be looking back on this and laughing 5 years from now. Okay? It's all going to be good. Let's go into it with hope. It's going to be awesome, dude. A whole new world is coming. Stay blessed.